Hi, my name is Steve, and I'm a person-centred counsellor based in Crewe in Cheshire in the northwest of England. I am a person-centred counsellor, which means I'm not going to sit here and tell you what to do. I'm not going to say you should do this or that or the other. What I am going to do is listen and walk alongside you, and together we can come to some understanding, conclusion, and resolutions about what's brought you to look for counsel. I operate from a purpose-built unit at home. It's completely separate from the house with its own access, has disabled access, and its own toilet facilities. I assure confidentiality, and I want this to be a safe space for you. What you share stays between yourself and me. I understand that reaching out for counselling can be quite difficult, especially if you've never done it before, and finding the right counsellor can be really challenging. I used to work in the corporate world as a senior manager. And if somebody had said to me in them days that I would need counselling, I would not have believed it. However, my life changed in 2016 and again in 2018, where I was diagnosed with cancer. At one point, I was told I may not have very many more years to live, 4 years, in fact. However, thanks to some amazing treatment, I'm obviously still here to tell the tale. That changed my output and look on life, and I had counselling for the first time. Following that, I went on to do a little bit of introduction work into counselling to really work on me. And I loved it so much and developed a passion for helping people. I went on to do a degree and graduated in 2022. Since then, I have built up my own counselling business. Alongside that, I work in a local hospice, working with cancer patients and families, other illnesses, life-limiting illnesses and their families, and also specializing in bereavement work. I facilitate group support in bereavement work too. I think the person-centered approach really lends well to that kind of work. And I also have further training in acceptance and commitment therapy, which can really help when we're struggling to accept something and come to terms with it. I do work with other areas as well, anxiety, depression, relationship issues. And during my illness, I also ended up in a employment tribunal. So being in the corporate world and ended up in a tribunal, I recognize the stresses and strains that come with employment issues. I've decided to work with Hope because it's another avenue for yourself and me to find each other, and their ethos definitely fits with mine, being a client-led service. As I said at the start of this, I'm not here to tell you what to do. It's your sessions. You take them wherever you like to. I operate face-to-face or online, and I'd really like to hear from you, and I look forward to hearing from you in the near future.